time, kay nag-integral ta using numerical method. So, after integration is we have the ordinary differential equations. So, we will limit our discussion to first order, first degree DE. So, therefore, generally, ang iyahang equation form is in kani. Recall the order, diba, that pertains to kapila na to gi-derive ang isa ka function. So, dinhi with the topic na atong i-discuss kay first order lang. So, meaning, kaisa lang siya i-derive. Tapos, it should be linear. Diba, when we say linear, its function together with its derivative kay dapat or of degree 1. Kung ang degree, di ba, mo na exponent sa atong mga function. So, such as kani, wala man siya, so pasabot na 1 din ha. And all of the terms sa to ang dependent variable kay ang mga coefficient ato should be with respect to the independent variable. So, meaning, ang ato ang y dinhi dapat, wala po siya y dinhi nga coefficient to make it as a linear na DE. Tapos, the solution that we're gonna use here is the fourth order runge-kutta methods. Of course, there are many types of runge-kutta, pero the classical solution is kaning fourth order runge-kutta in which na siya ing-ani nga solution. So particularly here, we are given kaning formula and all we have to do is to fill up lang or substitute kaning iyang ginapangayo such as the value of your K1, the K2, the K3, and the K4. Your 1/6 here is also fixed. Your H is kuan kaning that pertains to the interval. Kunwari, natay function. Kunwari lang ni ana. Ang kaning h is the width or the distance between each step. So, ang kani, dapat parehas lang na siya dinhi, together with gani, and so on and so forth. Ang direction sa inyuhang h is the same with the direction of your x. So, kaning horizontal axis stands for the x, while kani is for the y. Ang kanindot with solving ordinary differential equations numerically is that direction na answer. Unlike the conventional way of solving in which kinahanglan pa ko ng general solution para makam up ta with a particular solution. However, dinhi with the numerical methods kay direction na siya. So, sabay na makuha na to si particular solution. Of course, your XO is the katang initial given or initial condition, the same with your YO. For K1, kani ang formula, di ba? Kani substitutan man dapat si K1, K2, and so on and so forth. Si K1 has this formula. This is H times a function na ang sulod kay XO and the YO. Take note that this is a function. And this is our kaning general equation. So, kung unsa na sa ato ang right-hand side, provided na ang mabilin sa ato ang left-hand side is dy over dx na lang. That refers to f function of x and y. For example, we have an equation of dy over dx is equal to 3x squared plus 2y minus 3. So, therefore, ang ato ang f xy draa, which is kani, is this one. Is equivalent to 3x squared plus 2y minus 3. Basta again, take note lang na kung sa to'y mabilin sa to ang dini na side, sa to ang right hand side, as long ang sa to ang left hand side, kaya nahimo na tong dy over dx na lang mabilin, that refers to the function of x and y. And that is what we need for your value of k1, knowing that your h is given, kay maura man ang interval. Next is for your k2. K2 is again a function of x and y, pero take note that your x here, kaya na siya dugang na value. That is xo plus h over 2. Tapos, your yo also is nadugangan, okay, 1 over 2. So, bali din dili ta pwede ka ng masayop, di ta pwede magkamali because your value of your K1 here has something to do with the K2 here kay kaniman na. So, kung namali ta sa K1, so mamali na po ta sa K2. Kung mamali ta sa K2, mamali ta sa K3, mamali na po ta sa K4, so mamali na tanan ang atong answer. So, it needs ka na very careful na pag-solve because it has a domino effect. So, kato na. So, bali, diri sa K2, same formula to be used or same function to be used. It's just that the value of your x kay kanina and the value of your y here kay kanina sad. Tapos, for K3, the same function to be used. Mauga po ni, it's just that the value of your x and the value of your y kay kanina po sila. Pag-abot ni K4, same function to be used. It's just that take note here that your XO, H na lang ang gi-add. Your YO kay K3 na lang gi-add. Unlike your K2 and K3 nga na over 2 and all over 2. However, ang K3 din magikan gyapon kang value na K3 diri. So, si K1, wala siya dugang. Ang i-substitute nato na value sa X and Y are katong given. Pag-abot ni K2, tung given pero dugangan nato og kani nga value the h over 2 against si h kay kani tapos si yo kay nadugangan lang siya og k1 over 2 of course k1 kay gikan din he and so on and so forth. Pagkahuman pag we know na the value of k1, k2, k3 and k4 substitute lang na siya dinhi hantod makuha nato ang answer na ginapangita sa problem. So for that, we have here an example. Actually, the example that I used here is the same example that I gave in the SEAM. And then here, find out the solution of dy over dx equals x plus y at x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. Find out the value of find the value of y at x is equal to 0.1, taking h is equal to 0.1. Using fourth order runge kutta method. So, with here, ato sang i-draw into graph. So, kontahay mo ni ato ang function. Tapos, our h daw kay na siya interval na 0.1. So, kung h is equal to 0.1. Of course, kung 0.1 ni din ang next sana niya kay another 0.1. Again, ang dagan sa inyuhang x kani is the same with the dagan pod sa tuang h. It's just so happen here that your x is also equal to 0.1. Kani siya, it's for the x. For example, if the problem asks for 0.2, so ang kailangan nato is kani pa because 0.2 is in here pa. So probably if your problem asks for the value of y is equal to x over 0.2 kay we will do the process kaduha. Pero diri kaisa lang. Tapos, what are the initial values? At x is equal to 0, so ingon siya that your at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. So, for example, kani ang given, it would be the same, pareha lang ni kung kaniha, at x equal to 0, y is equal to 1. Parehas lang na sila og pasabot ani. So, equal lang na sila. Tapos, our equation, dy over dx is equal to x plus y. So, therefore, our function of x and y, again, kaning nasa tong right-hand side, dinhi nga problem, it's simply x plus y. So, since this is just a direct substitution for na problem, we just have to copy the formula. So, from the formula, your y, x of o plus h is equal to y of o, or the initial given, plus 1 over 6 of your K1 plus duha ka K2 plus 2K3 plus K4. Where your XO is, pila to? X0 plus 0.h. Your h is also 0.1. Initial nato is 1. So, bali, ang ginapangita sa problem kay find the value of y of 0.1. Diba? Find y at x is equal to 0.1. So, pila daw kuno ni? So, yo is 1 plus 1 over 6 of kaning K1, K2, K3, and K4. So, right now, we don't have a value of K1 yet. However, from, again, the given formula, your K1 is equal to the interval na h times the function of your x and y, where your x and y are katong mga original. It's just so happened that your f is summation lang of your x and y. So we have h 0.1 times the function. Ang function niya is again, that is simply x plus y. So ato lang i-multiply ang given. Your x is 0 and your y is 1 times 0.1. So we have here 0.1. Next is our K2. So again, from the formula, your K2 is equal to h, a function of, pero your x here, kaya na siya kauban na, h over 2, and your y, kaya na po siya kauban na, y plus your K1 over 2. However, the function here is just addition, so simply we can add the kani sila na term. So 0.1 times your x, which is 0 plus 0.1 over 2. Again, this is all for the x value plus your y na 1 plus 0.1 over 2 because your K1 is 0.1. If we're gonna calculate it, the result is 0.1 divide 2 plus 1 plus 0.1 over 2 times 0.1. So, a result of 0.11. And this is our K2. Next is K3. So, again, from the given formula, K3 is simply your h times a function of x plus h over 2. Tapos, your y also kay na siya plus na K2 over 2. Where h is 0.1 and the function is simply x. So, 0 plus 0.1 over 2. This is again for x alone. Plus your y. Your y is 1 plus K2 over 2 or 0.11 over 2. Then do the calculations. Your K3 is 0.1 divide by 2 plus 1 plus 0.11 all over 2 times 0.1. So we have here 0.1105. This is for our K3. And lastly, our K4 is h, a function of x plus h. Tapos, ang isa na is y plus your K3. So, we have K4 is 0.1 times the x 0 plus h 0.1 plus y na 1 plus K3 na 0.1105. And then calculate. We have 0.1 plus 1 plus 0.1105. This is to be multiplied by 0.1. So your K4 is 0.12105. And these values from K1 to K4 is to be substituted here. So we have, following this above formula, we have 0.1 plus twice of 0.11 plus twice of 0.1105. And lastly, your K4 has 0.12105. And then sum up. So basically, the result of 0 plus 1 is 0.1. And take note that what we need here is kanina values. Therefore, kung ato ning i-calculate ni sila, nakuha na nato ang answer. So we have 0.1 plus twice of 0.11 plus twice of 0.1105 plus 0.12105. And multiplied by 1 over 6 plus 1. So we have an answer of 1.11034. Of course, again, 6 decimal places round off. So 110342. And this is our final answer. Now, you have an option of checking your answer if it is correct. And of course, we will do the conventional way of solving para lang to check whether our answer is correct. So, again, the given is dy over dx is equal to x plus y. It can be solved by linear differential equation if you remember your dE. So, dy over dx minus y is equal to x. So the solution for a linear differential equation is y e tapos p of x. This is negative dx equal to q of x times in the integral of e raised to negative dx. This is to be integrated. Tapos, so in here we have e raised to the integral of dx. The result is e raised to negative x. So substitute here. We have y e raised to negative x is equal to your q, which is this is x. Tapos the integral of sorry. It should be q e raised to the integral of dx. So we have here the integral of x e raised to negative x dx, and then do the by part. So let u equals x du is dx, and then your v is, dv rather, is e negative x dx. So, ang iyahang v is negative e raised to negative x. So, therefore, we have y e raised to negative x is equal to uv. So, this is negative x e raised to negative x uv minus v du. So, negative e negative x dx. Pero we have here negative negative. So, that is kuan na positive. So, we have plus. So, isa na lang ka integration. So, y e negative x is equal to negative x e raised to negative x. The integral of this one is negative e raised to negative x plus c. However, tanan sila na ay e raised to negative x. So, we can divide the whole equation by e raised to negative x. So, as a result, your y is equal to negative x tapos minus 1 plus c tapos this is e raised to, mahimo na siyang positive kaya ako naman siyang gisang at. Tapos, we have here, di ba, at the initial condition was at y is equal to, at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. So, do the substitution. So, this is 1. Tapos, negative 0 minus 1 plus c e raised to 0. Of course, this will result to 1. Kung ako nang i-transfer, mahimo siyang 1 plus 1. And this is your c. Therefore, your c is equal to 2. So, balik ta sa itong general solution, kani, because what we need is find the value of y at x is equal to 0.1. O, pila ko nun eh. So, balik ta din your y is equal to negative 0.1 minus 1, c is 2, so we have plus 2 e raised to 0.1. So with this, the result is negative 0.1 minus 1 plus 2 e raised to 0.1. So the result here is 1.110342. So let's check again our answer. So recall 1.110342. Our answer here is the same. So 1.110342. So this one and this one came up with the same result. Pero of course, in here, you don't have to do the conventional way of solving the DE. Mag-concentrate lang ta din. We did this only to check whether our answer is correct. Okay, for more questions, don't hesitate to PM or message me in the group chat. Thank you.